a great day for an upgrade. It's a great day to get some diamond armor. Do 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 do. Yes. Do do. Ta-da! Yay! I am fully decked out in the diamonds now. Been doing some mining. I only have 7 left, and as you can see, I have 2 pickaxes, but this one's half dead, and that one doesn't have unbreaking. So we're gonna have to do some more mining and more hunting around the server. And welcome back! Welcome back to Modded Minecraft. My name is Millie. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are having a fabulous day. We are going to go exploring. So I wanted to have a fully decked out set of armor. We'll save that for later. Actually, I might switch. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll save these for later. I might put those on an armor stand around here somewhere. I think it might be good to have our first set of armor just kind of plop somewhere. And of course, we don't have any enchants on it. And I am 2 levels short of getting some good enchants. I did go and get some more supplies, so I am slowly but surely building out this beautiful neighborhood. And this was the last thing that I built, and I know it's been a few months since we have been here. So just a refresher of this series. This is the greenhouse. In this series we have modded Biomes'o'Plenty. We have the Botany Pot mods that grow and store some beautiful things, and I will switch these out for trees, I think, very soon. So we have so many flowers for dyes and colors and all of that fun stuff, and it is so dark, so we're going to take a little nap real quick. And then we need to set out on an adventure. So in modded Minecraft, I thought I would take it a little easier today, and we just kind of go out on a boat trip and see a few more biomes that we have not seen before, and hang out and find some new sights to see and see if there's anything else really cool that we can discover. Now on this series I do have keep inventory on. It is on, I think, hard mode. Let me see. What's our options? We are on hard mode, so monsters could kill us, but it'll just send us back to our nice and cozy bed or here back to spawn, and that's absolutely okay, because in this particular series, this is just you, me, and the cool mods that we are exploring. So our main base is set up in a maple forest, and this is a very special biome that is within Biomes'o'Plenty. It has its own tree that has kind of a similar leaf falling effect, just like with blossom trees, so the cherry blossom trees. It has added stuff like leaf piles. These maple trees have their own wood, and it's kind of this color. Well, it's like right here. So it's similar to a jungle wood. It's a little less pink, and it's really kind of pretty. And obviously with the leaves, if you just have the maple leaves themselves, they will always have this falling effect no matter what tree or where they are. Also within this maple biome, we have the spruce trees, and yeah, I think those are the main things that are in here. So the leaf piles and the different kinds of leaf types. And then you also have other autumn builds, so like replacing some of the other forests, there's like other autumn trees, and some of these aren't necessarily colored by the tree itself, and some of them are. So one thing I really like about this, if you notice, like a regular oak tree does have a little bit more of a yellowy tone to the leaves, and then you have these other maple trees that are more orange and more yellow. And I think these all have oak wood, if I remember, or are these all maples? Yeah, so they're all maples. They'll all have that same wood, but you also have these added other colors of the leaf piles, and these can all be picked up with shears, which is really awesome. And then let's see, what's another biome that we have nearby that we can kind of look at? So let's head on over to this purple area, and then I'll show you some of those special things. Right. Since I started kind of going over all of these biomes that are in the autumn season, let's come over here to the pumpkin patch biome. And yes, this is an actual biome. So in this biome, it comes with some of the darker orange maples, pumpkins, and even lit pumpkins spawn naturally here. There's these little kind of leafy kind of grass items that you can also pick up. There's a little bit more of this kind of shrubbery. I believe it's supposed to represent the overgrownness of a pumpkin patch. You also see these little cute orange mushrooms, which are really adorable. And then once in a while, you'll run into these, which are giant pumpkins built of pumpkins. And I love that. I've actually used this kind of builds before. Oh, it's on a cliff. To make giant pumpkins in my world before. So it's basically a 9 by 9 by 9 by 9, like all around. And they are, if I remember correctly, they're not hollow, but it would be kind of fun to like build one of these and then make it hollow and have surprises inside of the pumpkins. So I think those are the main autumn biomes, which is absolutely amazing. So I've noticed a lot of people kind of switch over to modded during the, in between updates for Minecraft, which is amazing. It's awesome. It supports the creators of these mods so much. And if they have Patreons and you enjoy these mods, definitely donate. Just represent the fact that you love these mods and let those those people know. Like, those creators are amazing. And Minecraft is amazing, allowing us to use those mods. But I do know that there are people out there that are staunchly against mods. But one thing that I think we should all know about, and when you look at a landscape like this, and you look at some of the landscapes that have been in mods like Biomes'o'Plenty over the years, some of these mods actually eventually get incorporated into regular Minecraft. And because some of these creators eventually go on, they work for Mojang, and or like other creators get involved, and Mojang kind of pulls in their ideas because, obviously it's their content, so they can do whatever they want. But they take a lot of inspiration from some of these mods. So I played on modded back in 2020. And they had cherry blossom biomes in that. So we had a spring biome, we had an autumn biome, etc. And this is like, this looks so much like, I could totally picture this becoming incorporated into Minecraft vanilla at some point in the near future, just because it would be a very simple lift to make an orange tree or make a yellow tree or a red tree or something along those lines. The more people like us play these games and show off these awesome biomes, the more Mojang appreciates it, and they could incorporate it at some point. So another really unique biome that I enjoy immensely is this spooky woods, and let's see what it's called. I'm not sure what it's called anymore because they have changed the names of these mods over the years. This is the ominous woods, and not only are the trees looking very ominous looking, although I will say that a stripped is beautiful and purple, there are occasionally naturally growing wither roses in here. There's some. And there used to be like these spiky viney things, but I haven't found too many of them around in some of these biomes that I've been in. The grass is obviously purple, which is really cool. And yeah, I don't see, and the color of the water is very unique too. It's got a very like purpley, ominous looking color. And then regular trees, their leaves also change that purple color just like the grass. So I think those are really neat. And the trees have actually changed how they spawn from earlier versions so that they have these spiky bits up here to make them kind of look unique. Oh, and they have these dead trees. I forgot about this. So these also have dead logs, and they're also a gray color, which are very cool. So I'm actually going to be moving from autumn here into spring as I swim across here, even though I have a boat in my inventory. And we're going to take a look at this is an apple orchard. If you've watched some of my other series, if you've watched my CraftWorks ones, I'm making an apple orchard right now, which is really cool. But I wish we had these kinds of like apple trees. See these blocks here, and actually what I could do here is get a shear so you can kind of see them up close. Ah! Okay, that was not good. Oh, okay, now that we have found that hole, I'm gonna block that hole off so we don't see it anymore. And this is a flowering oak leaf, which is really, really cool, and it makes this biome into kind of an early spring apple orchard where we have a few little flowers growing, the clovers are growing, we have these neat little green versions of sprouts. So I think if you change different biomes, the sprout will look different colors, much like grass, if I remember correctly. It'll look brown in this biome, whereas it look green in that one. Adding in certain little things like that could easily make the world a little bit more of a livelier place and give it a little bit more character, even on vanilla. And obviously you don't have to interact with some of those things if you're playing modded. But you can, and that's what's really cool. And we're going to go over to this really cool purple biome, which also kind of reminds me of spring, although I guess lavender probably grows more of a summer flower. These can be picked up and they can be used for dye, and it's purple. It's straight purple. That's something that I think that we really need in Minecraft in general. We have almost all the other mixed color varieties now, except for purple. Like we have an orange flower now, we have a cyan flower now, we have sea pickles for light green, but we don't have a purple flower, like not a straight purple flower. And this is a rather small. They have the tall lavender. They have a little bit different color to them. But this is another spring biome that you can see. So coming up here from the apple orchard biome, we have this really neat kind of like wooded biome that is kind of like evergreen layer, kind of like you'd find in the mountains. And let's check the actual name of it is the Jade Cliffs. And I think it's jade referring to how bright green and beautiful these are. And we have these really cool trees here, and let's take a look at them. It has green pine logs, and they have these really pretty pine logs, and they have like a little bit of this kind of like nodding like a regular pine, and I am gonna leave it green because it looks really cool that way. It has a slightly different green than the willow, so it's a little bit more of a yellowy green. So it's kind of cool. I have always wanted 2 or 3 specific colors of wood in Minecraft. And one was a green color of some sort. And one's a gray. And purple would be a nice one, but a nice to have, but it's not necessary. But I think those colors would really help with Minecraft, with being able to, and leaf types too. An orange or a yellow leaf type would be really pretty. Coming over into this area, we are getting into a little bit more of a shrubbery kind of area, and this area here is called the Rocky Shrubland. And as you notice, it's just shrubs. Everything is like a very short kind of shrubby bush that's very similar to where the jungle bushes that are in the regular jungle biomes have a little bit of hints of purple here and there. The grass, interestingly enough, is not the color of regular grass. So when you pick this up, it looks like normal green short grass, but it's not the same color. And that's really kind of cool too, because it makes it stick out versus these guys, these little like shrubs, which are just bushes, match the grass exactly. So instead of the grass matching, the bushes do. If we come down in here, here's yet another biome altogether, and this one's called Overgrown Greens. And 3 tall high grass that is really slow to walk through because, you know, you would have to really walk through. Actually, some of these are higher than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're pretty darn tall. And they also have these really cool clovers, and you actually can shear them off in a 4 spot. So if you put them out, you can actually have them look kind of weird. So they are arranged very similar to the pink petals. So you kind of have to go in like this order to put them back down and have them look like a single giant 4-leaf clover, which I thought was very clever. Then we see like a normal dark forest biome over here. This is stunning. I love this little area over here. It's very, very pretty with this rolling hills, and you can kind of see like a pine forest up here. There's probably a grove over here, and then all of these really cool rocky mountains that are, you know, standard vanilla Minecraft over here, and those look really awesome too. The next biomes we're going to be looking at here are the alpine areas, and this is kind of like an alpine meadow, and it has like these really cool like white lavender and other kinds of prairie flowers. And then you have these really awesome fir trees, and they have a very interesting looking color palette to the leaves. And all of these things were changed kind of in vanilla Minecraft, or could be changed using commands with vanilla Minecraft, but they're very unique. Like these fir trees have a very unique gray type of wood, and they're very big. It's hard to see how big they are, but they're all 4 wide, and they have additional bits and pieces of wood in between there for their branches. And look how pretty this area is. Like, this is a very unique biome. I remember the very, very, very first time that I ever logged into a Biomes'o'Plenty. It was on a hard, heavy mode, and these fir trees and their like biome was so dark that the mobs could spawn underneath them in daylight, and it was me running from them over and over and over and dying a lot. Have kind of enjoyed this kind of area and this biome ever since then anyway. I'm really just kind of hitting up a few here and there, and there's a reason I'm doing this. So we go, hey Millie, why are we doing this, just this little tour? I want input from you all. Do you like modded? Do you want to see me build more in modded? And what biome would you like to see me build in modded? Because I can't make up my mind. So literally the reason that I have not done modded in a while is because I don't know what to do. I need your help. So this is a white cherry blossom biome, and I can't remember what it's called exactly, so we're going to look at it. It is called the Snowblossom Grove because it is snowy, but it also has these beautiful white petals, and they are cherry, so they still have the pink cherry wood, but they also have these really cool the big boulders here. This grass is more white, kind of in like a taiga biome. And it's just, this is stunning too. So, and there are cherry blossom groves in this game too. So there are regular vanilla cherry blossom groves. And as you can kind of see from here, there's also icy mountain caps, taigas themselves. The regular taigas are up there. And woof, this is very tall. Should I be up here? Probably not. We're going to walk across the top of this for just a minute until I can find my way back down. So there are also these kind of unusually like deadish looking. Yeah, they don't look like so I got mud for one thing, naturally growing. And let's see what this called. It's called the muskeg. So the muskeg has these really cool mushrooms, and I see that there's pillagers, so we're going to avoid being over there. But this area is really pretty as well. It's almost got a fall look to it, but also has like a mushroomy look, and it's snowy. So very interesting, and I think I just saw a frog over here. Frog? Yep, there's frogs over here. Here's another area. Hi, frog. tundra, so cold biome, hence the fact he's a green froggy. And what else do we have out here? Lots and lots of snowy craziness. Alright, so the next biomes that I want to share with you, and we'll come out here in the snowy area, is snowy fir clearing was not the one I was wanting here. Let's see what it is. This is called the Hotsprings. And these are called thermal calcite. So depending on where they're placed together, they get hotter or colder. So you can pick up one that looks very orange and it'll pop up here as orange, but if you put it out here, further and further away from it, it changes colors, and I think that is really amazing. And there's like a ton of them out here. There's foxes and such. And look at all these really pretty little like thermal hot springs in this area, and there's actually naturally bubbling like areas down in here too. I can't even explain how cool this is. Look, they even have like little smoky kind of things, and I don't have silk touch, so I don't... Does this pick up as is? Oh, it does. Look, a thermal calcite vent. So it's gonna poof just like smoke, which is really cool. And I saw something else over here. Yes. So I did not show this, and I wonder if I can sleep. Alright, we're gonna get over here. Hopefully I can sleep soon so we can get rid of this rain so we can get a better idea. The hot spring area is quite large, and you can use these blocks for building, but you have to expect that they're going to do this very unique color change thing as you build. So, okay. This is personally one of my favorite areas, and from the rain leaving, you can see it's a rainbow up here. That's just from the shader pack. But these are naturally rainbow-tastic birch trees. And if you come into this area, you can see that this is an Auroral Garden. And it's snowy. It has these really awesome snow flowers, these icy irises, and this area I've kind of thought about building out here. Just there's a zombie somewhere. Just because of how amazingly cool this looks, and I'm gonna come up here and we're gonna get up out of the zombie grumbles way and show you what that looks like. So look at this beautiful rainbow, and where the position is of these trees in the world, it will cause this rainbow effect. So you'll see this gradient kind of go across the world, and then it'll repeat as it goes. So these trees, I do have some back at my spawn area, so I could create this in a different biome versus having to build out here, but it just looks absolutely stunning, and it makes birch trees cool. Like, as much as people don't like birch trees, like having this, like having these beautiful pastel leaves, it just makes it look awesome. That's it. That's it for this particular episode today. No building, just some exploring of some biomes, just some introductions to some cool things within Biomes of Plenty that I really thought that you should know about today. And I want your feedback. Do you like vanilla better? I can always go back to our vanilla single player. Or would you prefer me to kind of go through and do some building and showing you how this whole thing kind of works within the modded world as a single player, or something else? Is there something else that you have been dying to know about or wanting to challenge me with? Is there like Skyblock? Is there a special modded season? Like, is there a mod pack out there? Is there hardcore? Is there something else that has been driving you bonkers and you're like, I bet you Millie could do that, or I bet you Millie can't do that, and I want to take on that challenge. So I have a challenge for you in the comments below. Leave me a comment and let me know what other thing that you would like me to take on. on. And it could be just a one episode thing. It's probably going to be like today's episode, where it's sort of like a very quick one-off as I test something out for the first time. Or it could be, let's get back to the Adventure Guild, or even let's stick with CraftWorks. I'm okay with that too. I know I've been promising that I was going to go back to single player, and I haven't recently, so I do apologize for that. I know a lot of you love the Adventure Guild. I do want to read off more people's names, add more things to the book, etc., etc. But I need some ideas. I have so many ideas for the CraftWorks server, but I don't have enough ideas on my own right now. I am kind of just itching for something new to be suggested. Oh, look, it's a white fox. Oh, so cute. Oh, hopefully that wolf won't get him. Okay, run, run. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all 120 subscribers as of today's video. You guys are awesome. I want to give y'all a big hug just because I love sharing it with you. That is my favorite thing to do, honestly. Like, if I could just make a video all day long of just going, wow, this tree is really awesome, and can you hear that? There must be squid underneath the water that I can't see, and look at this cute little white bunny. I hope he doesn't off himself on the stuff like that. That is the stuff that I kind of like to do. But I also want to build, I want to explore, I want to be able to share all of this. So I appreciate you all. Love you very much, and I will see you next week. We do have a CraftWorks episode coming up on Monday, so we're not... And there's building involved, yay! And all that. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Now I had to figure out how I get myself home. Okay. Bye for now, guys. See ya.